buttermilk dressing for our pork schnitzel. Usually, as you know, it is a breaded piece of cutlet, veal or pork. It can be chicken. But if you have ground pork laying around, which, by the way, and I know you agree with me, is one of my favorite ingredients.
Absolutely.
Because pork is so versatile. It's got so much flavor to it. And really what I'm going to do is I'm not going to bread it because, Rachel, I'm on a no flour, no added sugar thing right now. But basically what we're going to do on this parchment paper is I'm just making a very, very thin pork patty. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to season it. I'll just season this top side first, a little bit of salt, a little bit of granulated garlic, and then I'm going to add a little bit of pepper, which gets thrown into the shot.
That's awesome!
I have someone behind the camera right here. We just, every once in a while, in this new world, this is what we do. The family just throws pepper rolls around.
Oh my
so
God,
now
that's
this
like
is seasoned.
football. I love it. It's amazing.
You got to get the whole family involved. And what I'm going to do is put this pork patty now on the burner here in the back and just start cooking my pork. I season that first side. I'll season the top of that pork patty as it goes into the pan in the back. And now I'm going to get into making the cucumbers and the buttermilk, right? So the other dish, right, the other thing that's been searched a lot is buttermilk. And the sauce for this is going to be this buttermilk dressing. If you want to call it ranch dressing, I'm okay with it. But in the mason jars,
everybody loves ranch. Just say ranch.
This is true. And if you're fancy, you can just call it buttermilk dressing. That's fine. So here we go. Here we have the buttermilk. And I actually like to not shake the buttermilk up for this and just use the top part of the buttermilk, especially if it is a carton that's been in your fridge for a little while, because I like the thickness and the viscosity of that buttermilk. And then I'm going to add the not so secret blend of herbs and spices, which is dried chives, dried parsley, dried dill. That's really what takes this to the next level. A little bit of vinegar in here. It could be whatever you'd like. Sherry vinegar is going to work. For mine, because I like that umami, I'm going to add a little bit of sun-dried tomato in here.
Nice.
And that's really it, right? A pinch of salt, and you can add some lemon juice if you want to it. I'm going to just
do not shake it up, right? But you're taking the thicker buttermilk product from the top. But we should point out that buttermilk it's made from skimmed milk, so it's actually quite a healthy choice for a dressing if you don't add a lot of additional fats to it, correct?
Super healthy. And listen, buttermilk is really upset. They are lodging a complaint because it's all about yogurt. It's all about kefir. It's all about these ingredients that are in essence buttermilk. Right? So that's what buttermilk's the original yogurt. I'm going to get in trouble for saying that. But here we go. We got our buttermilk dressing, and this is as simple as it is. You just shake it up in one of the 100 mason jars that you have. And now what I'm going to do is I chopped up some cucumbers, right? I like to cut them into these thick pieces so that the rings don't get really, really soggy. Some Persian cucumbers. I chopped those up, and now I'm going to make some spicy cucumbers. So in this pot, I have some really, really hot canola oil. And you can see that sizzling right there. I'm going to add some ginger, garlic, fresh herbs, scallions, and red onions. And then a whole bunch of chili powder is going to go in here. A lot of chili powder, just store-bought chili powder. And that is a marinade mixture for our cucumbers, right? I'll add the rest of the oil to this. And it's sort of a Chinese sort of Szechuan spicy cucumbers, but without the Szechuan peppers, which some people think are a little too peppery. All right, so there we go. That is our spicy cucumber blend right there. It's looking great. It's smelling super delicious and really, really simple. Then I'm just going to take that mixture, which is right here, and I simply just sort of marinate our cucumbers in this spicy sauce.
And there's the cutlet going down into a puddle. Oh my God. I'm working the sidelines.
It is submerged. Listen, our researched pork schnitzel cutlet is now bathing in this buttermilk dressing. We are going to, of course, put our spicy cucumbers now on top of this. And again, a couple of ingredients. This dish really comes together with a few ingredients. I happen to have some pineapple mint, Rachel, because I'm here in California. We got some radish flowers and pineapple mint. It is a buttermilk dressing for our pork schnitzel, spicy cucumbers.